What do you get when an exotic sports car and a motorcycle clap cheeks? You get a Polaris slingshot. It's your girl Olivia, and today we're going to be taking out this 2021 Polaris slingshot. And if you've never heard of a slingshot, I'm sure you may have seen them before, maybe didn't know what they were called. It's a three-wheeled monstrosity that is like half fun and like half chaos and all awesome. I have been absolutely obsessed with the slingshot ever since I rented one in Hawaii. For those of you who are on Patreon, by the way, $1 a month, you can find the link down in the description. I already have a 20-minute video about this thing showing up and me doing the first ride on it. So if you want to get in on that, head over to Patreon. That's not going on YouTube. But for the rest of you, I'm so excited to ride this, so let's not make this introduction unnecessarily long. Let's get in this thing. We're going, baby. I know what some of you are thinking. And you're like, Olivia, a slingshot. This has nothing to do with a motorcycle. Clapping cheeks. What in the world is going on? I know. It's a little crazy right now. I'm gonna explain everything to you. Okay, Barney. Mom's gotta go and she'll be back, okay? Alright. I see you miss me already. I never saw the day coming where I would be driving a slingshot for a YouTube channel, but here we are. I know most of you motorcycle guys are gonna be like, Olivia, I'm not really that interested in the slingshot. Well, you're wrong, okay? Because it's awesome. It's one of the greatest freaking things. Right next to pizza and freedom. But you guys didn't know your girl could drive a stick shift, huh? Alrighty then. They have small spot here for keys and for Red Bull. So while I'm getting ready in this, why do I have a Polaris slingshot? Well, I talked about it on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you're really missing out. And there's an agency who I absolutely love, who also helped me get out to Arizona for the new Indian Chief motorcycle experience thing. They reached out and they were like, yo, you like the slingshot? We're gonna help you with the slingshot. You want a slingshot for a couple weeks? And I was like, yeah, brother. And I know this is so different than my usual content, but y'all, if you've never been in a slingshot, if you've never had the chance to ride one, good dude, I absolutely recommend you go check it out. I would trade all my motorcycles, maybe save for one, so that I always have a bike, for this vehicle, because I just have so much fun in it. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know why. This thing has rewired my brain. I like the sticky shifty thing. I like the pushy clutchy thing. You pushy the clutch and then you go vroom and then you go vroom. And then, yeah, that's it. So like I said, this is the 2021. Absolutely beautiful. We've got the rider screens. It's got all sorts of info for you. It's got a freaking turn right turn GPS, which we're going to swipe away from so you don't see which street I'm living on. Next to your phone via Bluetooth. Rear facing backup camera, so it's really easy, and then a emergency brakes so you don't just go sliding around anywhere. Don't forget your emergency brake, Olivia. Thank you. Don't mind me, I'm gonna get some music playing so that I have something to enjoy in between talking on this video. Let's see, how about the Fatback Band? We're gonna listen to some backstroking. So just to preface this video, this isn't gonna be a review video. We're just gonna tool around with the slingshot today. I'm headed to Vacaville to meet up with one of my buddies later. I'm gonna work on getting some footage for the review. But really, we're just hanging out today, y'all. We're hanging out in a 2021 Polaris slingshot. We're gonna have a good time. Oh, nice, we get to be in some shade. Oh, dude, this thing would totally fit underneath. No, maybe not. Maybe would it? It would like almost fit underneath a big rig. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go all hammy moto on you guys today. Fill this thing up because I've never done it before. It'll be interesting to try. Actually, I don't even know how big this tank is. Let me try 3 gallons and see where that's at. Alrighty. This time I'm gonna remember the emergency brake. I'm not really super good at stick shift. But I'll get better at it. There's only one way to get better at it, right? It was practice. I have to say, I took this thing out on the freeway the other day, and the first time I did it, it felt really sketchy. But now, being on the freeway again, it feels less sketchy. I think it's just so you expect it to drive and steer like a car, and it's not. It doesn't. It's a little bit more sensitive, but you just get used to it. Like I feel okay with it now. Like just cruising at 80. Well, sometimes I'm going through a turn, I'll put 2 hands on the wheel, but for the most part, you know, I mean, you should always have 2 hands on the wheel. What am I saying? You know, of course you have to put 2 hands on the wheel. Back straight, chest out. This thing ain't no luxury car. You're out in the open, baby. That's why, honestly, on the freeway, hell yeah, dude. I find nothing wrong with this. Even if I had to commute to work, I'd 100% take a slingshot. Give me that open air. Give me that feeling. It's like the comforts of a car, but the feeling of a motorcycle. It's having no trouble at all on the freeway. It doesn't feel like it's struggling whatsoever. It is very comfortable cruising on the freeway. Whether you're comfortable or not is another question, but the more I ride this, the more comfortable I feel. Oh man, it's like Red Bull o'clock right now. Definitely Red Bull o'clock. Alright y'all, I'm gonna get some food, some Red Bull, and we're going to get back out on this thing a little bit later. What's going on, man? It is fancy. Fancy, shiny, all the fun things. It's too fancy.
How you doing, friend?
Good, how you doing, man?
I'm doing alright. I want to put this front end on a car.
Right?
That would be a really cool car.
Cause it's like
put on the rest of the car.
the front half is exotic sports car. The back half is a big, thick motorcycle boy.
That's fun, though. Let me grab my helmet and go do some shenanigans.
You get to judge my my clutch driving abilities. I'm so low, I can't see anything. I watched a video on this thing though, and some guy was talking about like doing like a fucking going from the brake to like shifting. I guess it's like a quick shift, heel toe or something.
Yeah, when you're actually going into a braking zone, you want to downshift while you're in a braking zone, but you want to keep braking while you're in the braking zone.
I see.
But you want to bring up your RPMs while you're downshifting. So it's really hard to be on the brake and the gas at the same time.
Okay.
So they'll put their freaking foot sideways so you can do both. Now what happens to me when I do that is I apply way too much fucking brake pressure. And
okay.
I'll just take the sacrifice of just moving my foot in between brake and shift.
Yeah.
Not putting it into the corner that hard.
Okay.
But yeah, like everybody in NASCAR does that. When they're going into a braking zone, they have their foot on the brake and they're shifting and they're getting ready to accelerate at the same time. And
I've never heard of that. I didn't know that was a thing, but I guess it's the same as motorcycles, right? Like downshifting or rev matching, right?
Yep.
I haven't tried the different modes or anything. I'm kind of afraid to.
Oh yeah. No, it's funny how much those modes can change things too. Troy's car had modes like that too, and he put it on the sports one. He's like, okay, now send it. I was like, I hate this. Put it back on the other one. I don't know this car well enough.
Yeah, it's to go nuts on it.
It's giving me problems. It's weird feeling like you're in a car, but you're also not.
Right?
He likes it.
All right, he likes it, yeah. dumb.
Yeah, I was expecting the lake to be open at this point too. Bummer.
Pull up over here, I guess.
Funny, the front of it does feel a lot like a car,
Yes.
and then the back of it just has a lot of roll. It's an interesting dynamic.
Right, with the single shock in the back, and
I
then
want them to just put 2 wheels in the back.
it is perfect for picking up chicks. It is perfect for going out on a date, because it's like, hey, you could wear a helmet and be cool, but you could also you don't have to do anything special, and you have a seatbelt.
Man, that was the one hug I was gonna get. Them holding on for their dear life. Don't take that away.
Thank you guys for coming along on today's ride. It has been an absolute blast. I cannot wait to do an actual review on this thing, spend a little bit more time. I want to try and make as many for funsies videos I can on this thing, because boy howdy, hot dog. Hot dog sounds good, actually. I'm kind of hungry. I appreciate you guys checking out one of my videos that is not a motorcycle video. I know it's kind of hard. Anyway, thank you guys. See you in the next one.